All right, check this out. Quite a few towns saw snow squalls move through this morning. This is actually at my place, and the wind was whipping so much. I mean, you saw I have a cheap grill cover, but whipped that right off, and it was even on my drive in after the snow squall had moved through. The snow was so fluffy that the wind was just blowing it across the road and causing whiteout conditions.
Do you also like that I was volunteered you, a pregnant woman, to go outside and take video? I was like,
Yes.
can you take video of the snow squall that's going to come through?
Hey, Amanda, give her a break.
Well, I felt like you were like aware of it outside, and I knew you have a good vantage there.
Luckily, the neighbors aren't too close
Yeah.
because I was definitely in sweatpants and
Whatever.
Oh, you were
t-shirt
dressed
just
like
taking
that.
video.
Yes,
This is
this is how
exactly
you
how you
wake
are
up
all the time.
Ryan wakes up in a suit like this, just
That's
kind of
right.
like a just
Ready for the next
stashed in.
day. It's very
Like
true.
Nightmare Before Christmas, just out from there. In that snow squall activity, it varied by location. Luckily, it didn't seem like we had too many problems with it travel-wise. But that brought in the Arctic air. And watch this temperature history starting this morning. And you'll see very clearly that Arctic air moving to the south and east. And so now temperatures along the coast about 20, teens, single digits. And it would be even colder tonight if it weren't for the clouds that are going to come in and some snow eventually too. Current wind gusts have settled from about 40 to 50 miles an hour down to 20 to 30 miles an hour. So noticeably breezy, but not as windy as before. So again, it would be really, really cold tonight if we were continuing to drop and we had clear skies. But clouds come in pretty quickly here from the west, and after that it comes the snow. So it looks like it comes in around midnight over southern and western Maine. And this is 2 a.m., some periods of snow in the mid-coast down into southern Maine and into New Hampshire. This is not a big storm. It shouldn't be all that intense, but there'll be some periods of moderate snow tomorrow morning during the commute. And because surface temperatures are cold, in the teens, even single digits, we're going to kind of milk as much as we can out of this storm, as much snow as we can get. The fluff factor will be high. That'll also make it really efficient in accumulating on the roadways tomorrow morning. And then by the middle of the day, we're cloudy. We've still got some periods of light snow around, and one last hit of snow showers or squalls tomorrow afternoon as another Arctic front comes through. That one really means business. We'll be very cold by Thursday morning and during the day on Thursday. So we upped snowfall totals, and this is kind of a, you can get too cute sometimes with maps, but Ryan and I both felt like we had a better chance of landing more people in the range with 2 to 4 than the 1 to 3 that we had. So small tweak, but more of the state now in 2 to 4 inches. I think there will be far fewer 1-inch reports and more 3 and 4-inch reports by tomorrow afternoon. Another system is kind of stuck up on us. We talked a little bit about it yesterday. Coming in, looks like Friday night, and it's really going to thread the needle because ironically it's not all that cold, but it may hit us just right here on Friday night to give us a couple of more inches of snow, particularly over southern Maine and the coastline. So I think overall southern Maine and the coast will see more snow over the next 7 days than say the mountains or northern Maine, just the way these little storm tracks come through. Maybe another light mix on Monday. Weekend looks fine, a little chilly still. Temperatures in the 20s, and then our overnight lows are in the single digits there. So once again, no big blockbusters, but probably quietly picking up, 3 to 6 inches of snow over the next week for most of us, and keeping it. We're not doing, we did a lot of this last couple of years. We're not doing these 48, 50s every once in a while, and that's been the difference in this winter so far, and it looks to continue at least the next 7 days or so.
Okay. Keith, thank you.